At MAPCON, we pride ourselves on being user-friendly. In this tutorial, we will show just how easy MAPCON is to navigate and how to personalize the way your system looks and operates to maximize efficiency. Welcome to your MAPCON system. We'll begin on the main menu screen. From here, users can navigate to all the different functions and records of MAPCON through the menus and submenus. To demonstrate, clicking Maintenance will open the Maintenance menu in the next column. Items with this icon will open further submenus, while items with this icon will open that corresponding function screen. The My menu is a menu that can be personalized to fit the needs of the specific user. The tile order can be rearranged by clicking and dragging items to the desired spot. Users with both MAPCON Pro and Advanced System Utilities can learn how to create and edit menus further with this tutorial. Now we'll look at how to navigate records in MAPCON. To begin, choose a type of record in MAPCON to open. In this example, we will choose Equipment. Selecting most options from the main menu will open a lookup or list of records. Here, we see the list of all the pieces of the company's equipment in the MAPCON system. Below the toolbar, we see our lookup or list of records. This list can be sorted with this drop-down to fit user preference. Pressing this button can display lookups in hierarchy mode. Also, clicking the column headers will sort the lookup by that column. Clicking the header again will sort by ascending or descending order. For systems with multiple sites and/or zones, a drop-down will be present to display records specific to that site or zone. To open a record from the lookup, double-click the desired item to be instantly taken to its main tab. This will be where the majority of the basic information for the record can be seen or edited. There is a red box that will display the key or ID of the record. This is usually seen at the top left of the screen. In MAPCON, red fields indicate required information. Blue fields are for optional information that may provide extra details. The remaining tabs in this row relate to specific information related to these records, such as costs, vendors, and more. A button often seen is the Options button, which can be clicked to bring up options related to the field or drop-down it's located next to. If we look at the top of the page, we see a list of icons vital to navigation. This is our toolbar. This is the Lookup Home button. When navigating to other tabs in a record, such as the Main tab or the Cost tab, this button can be clicked to return to the lookup for the set of records. Clicking the Refresh button will refresh the lookup to reflect any edits or additions made. New Record will generate a new record to fill out that will then be added to the lookup list. Pressing Save Record saves any edits or additions made on the screen. The next four buttons help users navigate through the items that are present in the lookup. Looking at the next group of icons, the Help button will offer users additional information about the current screen or a selected field. The Cancel button will cancel any edits or additions made to the record, and the Close button will close the screen and return users to the previous menu. There are some toolbar functions that only appear under certain conditions. For example, here we see an option to import items from an Excel spreadsheet. To learn more about this process, watch our Importing from Excel tutorial. Next to the Import button is the Report Generator button used to run quick reports. Both of these buttons will only be present for users who have purchased advanced utilities. A Delete button can be found in the toolbar next to the New Record button. For this button to be visible, a system administrator or a user with high enough security clearance must enable the toolbar button in the system settings. Depending on the security clearance, users can still delete records even if the toolbar button is not present. A video icon can also be seen on many screens. Clicking this button will open a video tutorial for functions relating to that screen. If users are using the browser version of MAPCON, this will appear in a new tab of your browser. Users on the desktop version of MAPCON will see the video in a pop-up window. If the tutorial is part of a series, additional videos will be listed along the side. To go back to the original screen in MAPCON, either X out of the pop-up window or go back to the appropriate tab in your browser. As a resource, a complete library of tutorials can be found in MAPCON by clicking Help at the top and selecting Video Library. MAPCON's easy-to-use search and filter options make looking up specific records quick and simple. In this example, we will again open our equipment list. Our list has 3 columns: Equipment ID, Equipment Keyword, and Equipment Description. Selecting any element in the list will highlight it. Our search bar, located just above the list, searches based on the selected column. If a user is looking for a specific truck, rather than scrolling through every piece of equipment, users can simply type truck into the search field, and the first record with truck as a keyword will be highlighted. Pressing the Find button will search for the next record in the list matching the criteria. Users can also enter a star or asterisk character before typing each search criteria, and it will search for anything containing that specific text. This is useful when searching for items with specific text in their descriptions. To add filter options to the search, click the Open Filters button. This will open additional search criteria filter options. These buttons also relate to filters. The first button will clear away any filters already added. The next button allows users to import default filters. The next 2 buttons can add or delete user-defined filters from the list. Users can add as many filters as they desire, then click Apply Filters to see the results appear in the lookup below. If users are looking to select multiple records for sorting, mass deletion, or exporting a list as an Excel spreadsheet, they can do so in a variety of ways. This button will select all records present in the lookup. Users can also hold Shift while clicking to select a group, or hold Control and click to select multiple individual records at once. This button will only display the selected records in the lookup. While this button is pressed, the records that are not visible are still present in the system. Pressing this button will export everything present in the lookup list as an Excel spreadsheet. Users can choose to adapt their MAPCON system more to their liking. To do this, simply navigate to the main menu and click the Preferences button at the top. A window will appear for different aspects of MAPCON that users can personalize, including theme, menu style, and toolbar. Upon opening the Preferences window, we see the option to change the user's password. Clicking Theme will reveal different unique viewing options. By checking this box, users can also decide whether they want the frame of the MAPCON window to be maximized upon opening, as well as allowing pop-up lookup windows to be maximized when they are opened. Selecting the Menu Style tab will also display multiple options, including Tile Views and Hierarchy View. The box at the bottom will let users choose whether the Setup panel will appear in the tile menu. Clicking Toolbar will allow users to choose between larger or smaller toolbar icons within the different style options. If users are using the small icons within the Contemporary theme, checking this box will allow the toolbar icons to be condensed into the top of the screen to be in line with the menu buttons, as seen here. The Dashboard tab will allow users to choose if they want to see the dashboard when MAPCON opens. Reports will allow for configuration of report display options and can allow or disallow users to change the time zone or date and time format. Window sizing will allow users to adapt the size of MAPCON windows and fonts for optimal viewing on their computer's monitor. Once all preferences are set, click Save Record. For these tips and more, check out MAPCON on social media. Thank you for choosing MAPCON.